up, we have the Nelson. I'm going to teach you 2 ways of learning this trick, and then I'll look at the improvements that you can do once you've got it. Here is the move. So that's the Nelson. The first way of teaching it I'm going to do is just quite simple. One of your feet is snaking through the cones. And the other foot is cutting behind like this. That's brilliant. When you do it, if your feet had GPS tracking devices on them, and somebody was looking on a screen somewhere, and they couldn't tell which direction your feet were looking in, it would look like crisscross, not snake. So when one foot is this side of the cones, the other foot is the other side. And then they switch. They never go the same side of the same cone, never. If that's enough for you to go and learn the Nelson, great. Some people can learn it that quickly, and if that was you, life is going to be sweet for you. But you'll probably end up with a disgusting looking Nelson. So we go. The second way uses V's on the ground. There's 2 cones, 3 movements, 3 steps. First step, lifting up one foot and swinging around into a second V. Watch that several times. I won't explain it any further. Step 2, step behind. Step 3, move this foot to open back out into a V. And you're back to square one. So, 1, step behind, open up. And so on. A trap that you don't want to fall into is starting to do a side surf before you pick up this foot. Make sure that you always step first and then open. If you do it like this, if this is how you learn it, it will start out really horribly looking. But the eventual product that you'll have, the eventual trick you'll have, will be absolutely beautiful. And it'll look way superior to if you learned it other ways, in my opinion. Once you've got the Nelson, 3 things to watch out for to make sure you have a really nice move. 1 is the angle of this foot. Make sure it does point backwards. If it's 45 degrees this direction, make sure it's 45 degrees this direction coming the other way. If it's 90, make sure that it's 90 coming back. Make sure that it is symmetrical. Number 2, hips. Turn them 90 degrees. See how my hips are really rotating. And the third thing, the most important and the most frustrating for everybody, is the arms. Synchronize the arms with your move. It's like walking, opposite foot, opposite arm. Really important because the upper body creates the lower body. You cannot do this well unless your upper body is playing ball. See how exaggerated the upper body and arms needs to be. Good, that's Nelson.